Now, ladies and gentlemen, everything you need to know about CSGO's next update, or so we think. The past 24 to 72 hours, we've received a lot of information, leaks, rumors, but most importantly, data mines surrounding this next update. And from all that, well, we know now something is coming very soon, possibly even today as of you viewing this video. What that's going to entail and bring us the community, we're unsure of, but there are a few things we can confirm and know at this point. The Rio sale is pretty much on the brink of getting removed any day now, and with a big update coming, this would probably happen the same day to give the new item, possibly a case, a new capsule, the limelight instead of Rio. These are also the worst selling major stickers we've had in the past 5 years, maybe even of all time. So they're just going to want to move on from that. There's been talks of an operation. Don't think that's going to happen. I'll give my reasons. I think what we could see is maybe a case. And in today's video, I want to talk about, analyze all the data that we have, and of course, give my thoughts after that.
Now, today's video sponsor is, of course, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a Karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
So I did CSGO news earlier today, and while this was recorded before we got any more, or at least a lot of information surrounding this next update, so I didn't really cover it then, but there was one thing that popped up today. That was a blog post that has been privated, and it's most likely going to go public, and while CSGO only really does that before an update comes out. They've also been a lot more active on social media, which they tend to do after they've been dark for maybe a few weeks before an update, maybe to get the community hyped up and just talk to them a little, make sure we're all here. The main source for today's video is Aquarius, so make sure you guys go drop him a follow over there on Twitter. He'll know a lot of these things, pretty much everything before I do, alongside everyone else. Also posts some pretty cool stuff around CSGO. These pretty much all started on the 9th of January, so just a few days ago from Aquarius over there on Twitter. Gabe follower seems to be dark. That used to be our main source, pretty much taking his place. And it started from this tweet on the 9th. CSGO's backup depot added, update soon, at least this week, please. And he added a bunch of stuff. This is a bunch of app ID stuff. Not 100% sure what this means. Usually when Gabe follower tweeted this out or someone else, that tells us something is coming. At least they're working on something. The next tweet was from 20 hours ago. He said something malicious is brewing. This app is in the same change list as CSGO, but might as well be nothing. We can never know for sure. So it seems to be there's something added in the Counter-Strike Global Offensive folder or something to do with that when they update the game. The next tweet he put out was CSGO DPR updated, update soon. So this tells us that an update is actually coming within the next probably 24 to 48 hours. Now, most people yesterday thought this was all going to come out on Tuesday because of the weekly Tuesday maintenance update. Doesn't always mean that though. Is it the most likely for it to happen then? Yes, but it didn't happen. When Steam's down for 15 to 20 minutes, it lets them update the game sometimes, and same with other devs for other games, so sometimes people can't see what they're working on. Also, while it's down, it gives them time to work on something while you can't play their game. And the second to last tweet up I want to take a look at, and he says 17 hours ago, so just a little after the last one, another update to the mysterious app. And this of course is going from one of the tweets he had earlier where he says something malicious is brewing, but it could be nothing. We now know something is coming. And then he puts out on January 11th, Aqua's tracker, new hidden CSGO blog post found. And this is what made me want to make today's video. Because whenever this happens, whenever there is a blog post made, that means CSGO is getting ready for an update to release. They make these blog posts maybe a couple weeks in advance, maybe a couple days. And well, that's exactly what they did here. It's just ready to be public at any point in time. So the big juicy question and what everyone wants to know, what is actually going to be released within the next couple of days or maybe even today? Right away, I'm going to say an operation really isn't on the table since they just updated the map pool with Wingman and of course the main map pool with bringing back Anubis. Everyone's argument towards that is Anubis needs a collection for the major. Yes, they do, but they've done it in the past with Inferno and Nuke in 2018 when they had these collections come out just a few days before the major, and well, no one picked the skins. It was just Valve themselves. Were they good skins? Not really, but you kind of get the point. It is possible, but I just don't think that's the most likely. A new case is though. That could also be an argument for an operation coming. Another reason why I think a case is very likely over an operation is if you guys remember a few months ago, we made an update video surrounding CSGO's next case and pretty much how we got a very similar thing towards Gabe follower and Aquarius here, but it was leaking that a case was going to be added to the game. Now, would they do it that in advance? Probably not, but we know something was added at that time that had cases and knives in that. A case release is pretty much going to happen probably within the next couple of months. The last case that released, that being Recoil, is coming up on 7 months here very soon that this thing was last out, at least something new for the community. And with over 1.1 million players and us breaking our record from 2021 just the other day, people are wanting something. People are demanding something something, I am too. Is it what we want? Most likely not. Cases tend to be out for 7 to 8 months before something new comes out. We've also had cases that have only been out for 5 to 6 months and then something new pops up after that. So we're pushing a very long time here. So with a case release, I think possibly coming, what we do know 100% is going to happen, either this update or the next one, which I would assume it's going to be this one because it just gives them an opportunity to do it. Removing Rio is going to happen. With these stickers selling so horribly, they've milked everything they can. They made the regular sale, not the 75% off one, the longest they ever have. At least that's how I felt, not counting RMR. The reason behind that is they sold so poorly, so they need to make the most amount of money possible with those full price capsules. 75% off still comes around. These are the least applied. Also bought stickers in a very long time. Let's just say they add a new sticker capsule or case to the game. That gives them another reason to remove Rio, this week anyway. They're going to want the main limelight being on this new case or new item that they add to the game instead of the older capsules. They just want to move on from it, and so do we. Let me know what you guys think. Another reason I made this video is I've seen a lot of people in my comments confused on this matter, and while other people, creators anyway, making fake false promise videos on another operation coming. That all happened throughout last year. I think that needs to come to a stop. There's been no evidence on it, but I could be proven wrong on it. Let me know what you guys think. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.